Hello, this is AgostoAllElite, and welcome to my podcast where I will review AEW Evolution Dark and AEW Dynamite. And some notes. Starting with AEW Dark Elevation. Alright, let's go to the matches. As usual, let's start with the matches. Ty Conti versus Ray Lynn. Number one was ringside. Conti overwhelmed Lynn with a stunner, then an all-around backbreaker, pump kick, running knee, and a hammerlock DDT ended the contest. Lee Johnson defeated Adam Priest. Dustin Rhodes ringside. Johnson railed with a neckbreaker, leaving Cannonball over the ropes on the outside. At a roll-up exchange, Johnson threw Priest into the corner of Buckle Bomb. A very cool fisherman neckbreaker earned the win. Dasha interviewed Ryan Neff. Nothing is offensive and disgusts him more than someone at Orange Cassidy. OC maybe he's cool, but Neff will show me he's not certainly no hunk. The Varsity Blondes versus Fuego del Sol and Jake St. Patrick. Fuego connected on a Tory DT to find Pillman Jr., but Pillman was not the legal man. Grace Garrison blindsided Fuego with discus punch to win. Max Caster versus Ryzen. Caster rap about Ryzen, including streaking and max pads. Caster fakes the knee injury to pounds for a brainbuster and finally elbow drop to triumphant. We got a Rising Star of the Week, Red Velvet. Her father was a pro boxer. Velvet wanted to fight, but she was not destined to be a boxer. Little Cupcake became a pro dancer, but fell in love with pro wrestling. Cody Rhodes revealed that Velvet was not completely signed to AEW. He was impressed how she stepped up to the occasion to replace Brandy against Jade Cargill. Velvet closed saying that she had the blood of a fighter, so bring everything you got. Big Swole Red Velvet defeated Leva Bates and Maddie Rankowski. Rankowski controlled by choking Swole. Bates ran upset her partner antics. Rankowski dragged Swole to the corner for a tag, but Bates flapped her yap of sportsmanship. Rankowski responded paralyzed, backing Bates in the face with a book. Bates stitched her partner. Velvet used the hot tag, started out with a shotgun dropkick on Rankowski for the victory. Dasha Gonzalez interviewed Ethan Page. He only cares about his winning Ross record. More numbers to the win column. Since Dark Order is only picking on 5, Page will do a favor and make sure 5 is not around anymore. We got Starks and Hobbs versus Jarrell and Royce Isaacs. Hooker was ringside. Starks was in trouble after a stunner, flying crossbody. Hobbs broke the pin, then crushed Isaacs with a spinebuster, and Nelson ran the ropes. Hook hooked the foot. This triple out arcs to finish with a Rochambeau slam. Then Limelight versus Baron Black. Limelight turned the tide by pushing Black into the ring post. A springboard double stomp to the back paved the road for a rear naked choke submission. Orange Cassidy defeated Ryan Neff. The Hollywood hunk was in control through a DDT. He wiggled his hips, sent a netbreak by OC counter into a mousetrap pin to win. Ethan Page defeated 5. Mr. Ego ate a spinning heel kick, then fired back with Roche's clothesline to fatten the masked man. That led to a crucifix powerbomb for the victory. Page had a message on the mic for future competition. They were just given a free lesson on how to be the best professional wrestler. His beautiful face will be in AEW for a very long time. Ryu Nizumi defeated Leela Hirsch. Legit railed with a headbutt. She followed with a running knee strike and released German suplex. Hirsch went for armbar but couldn't lock it up. Nizumi came back with a clotheslines, running leg drop and a kick out. Nizumi transitioned to a head and arm choke. Hirsch countered armbar. Nizumi used a powerbomb to escape. Hirsch had a momentum clothesline, powerful slam, and Hirsch covered Izumi with a pin. Izumi priced Hirsch with a head and arm triangle. Izumi rolled around the ring, of course, the tap out. So now let's get to the stories from this elevation. Let's get to them. All right. Big Swole Red Bird after they won. We saw Cade Cargill, Naylor Rose, Vicky Guerrero came out on stage for some trash talk. There was no physical talk, contact, but it's clear that Cargill and Velvet have unfinished business. During the same match, Bates and Rankowski were forced to team together. It was predictably combust. Bates did not like Rankowski bending the rules, so Rankowski hit her teammate in the face of the book. Bates ditched Rankowski to finish the contest alone. Orange Cassidy especially dispatched Ryan Neff. Afterward, Neff put the boots to Cassidy. Chuck Taylor made in for the save, but JD ran in to protect Neff. Add to the note with Raskowski's Bates situation, Leva Bates has a good ass. I mean a good butt. Let's go to that. Let's go back to the Drake thing, the JD Drake. Honestly, that was an odd choice. Had Drake in the spot. Drake doesn't quite look the part to fit in the pretty associated the hunks between Neff, Avalon, and Cesar Bond. So basically, all right. Here's this is done. This is basically all right. Here's my afterthought. Episode 2 of Dark was clocked in at Arc Evolution, clocked in at 1 hour and 25 minutes. It's a bit too short, but the debut was like 2 hours long. But it was still a good show. It was the second time at a women's. This is the second time in AEW Dark Elevation a women's match closed out the show. So to me, that's progress for a women's division. But honestly, none of these stories for the debut carried over episode 2. One continuation was that Team Tang work was much better than Starks and Hobbs and with Starks and Brian Cage. Not a continuation episode in the women's story was heat between Maddie Wazowski and hot ass Leva Bates. It's not to see stabilities add details to its intrigue. Time will tell if tonight's stories will progressively prominent within Evolution take several days until resurface. We'll close down. Basically, we're not closing down. Coming up, honestly, basically later we have the AEW Dynamite review, since I saw last night, but we will get to Dark in a couple right about now. So this is Evolution, and I'll be reviewing Dark right about now. So here I go. All right, here are the results of AEW Dark. Jarrell Nelson and Royce Isaacs defeated versus SCU. SCU beat them. QT Marshall defeated Sean Dean. Cesar Bonin defeated Sean Schuyler. Ashley Vox beaten Alex Garcia. Miranda Alez lost to Penelope Ford. Dark Order defeated Carly Bravo, Burge Ulrich, and Dean Alexander. Chaos Project lost to Dark Order. Jasmine Allure lost to the Bunny. Brian Cage retained the title against Brandon Cutler. Diego Del Sol lost to JD Drake. Jack Evans versus Dante Martin. Martin defeated Evans. Varai Morales and Seth Garza versus Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela. Janela Kiss won. Angel Fashion DD versus Nick Camarado and Solo. Solo and Camarado won. Adam Priest and Jake St. Patrick and Baron Black lost to the Gun Club. Okay, that's all the way. Alright, here's the whole thing for today's AEW Dark episode. In my opinion, everyone was really solid today. Not a bad match on the card. Quality of Dark is only rising during the pandemic. I got some thoughts running in my head during the post-show. The Dark Order as a group is crazy. Every single one comes to go in the ring and put out quality. Even their most experienced members are big fan favorites. Mind-blowing. Jack Evans looked better this week. I'm actually glad. I've been worried about the guy. Dante is a prodigy. Penelope Ford and Veranda put on a serene, solid match. They seem to have some chemistry there. I'm a big fan of Ashley Vox on the Indies, so seeing her get the win was cool. Alex Garcia would like to see in a feud. She has an explosive ringboard offense I've never seen coming. Glad to see Allie back in the ring session for the first time as the Bunny. I hope she's feeling better. I want to see the captain hit some with the deal. All thoughts and best wishes go to Beautiful Bunna and his family. And this was a decent episode, Dark. It was a solid episode, Dark actually. So, alright, and I will now review AEW Dynamite. So, get ready for it. Anyway. Alright. Anyone cool? Alright. Alright, we are now reviewing AEW Dynamite. The show starts with Omega versus Seidel. Omega got the win after the One-Wing Angel. We got Hangman Page versus Cesar Bonet. Hangman Page got the win with that springboard clothesline or something. Can't remember. The Pinnacle versus Varsity Blonde, Dante Martin. The Pinnacle dominated them with a dominant victory. Young Bucks, Cutler versus Lucha Bros, Lardo Kid. Lucha Bros, Lardo Kid won the match. We had some post-match brawl from Kenny Omega and Gallows and Anderson. We got Nana Rose versus Ty Conti. Conti won the match. We had a brawl with the Bunny interfering, attacking Conti and Hikaru Shida. And we witnessed an alliance between Vicky Guerrero, Nana Rose, Hardy, Inc., and the Bunny. We have the main event, TNT Championship match, Darby Allin versus John Silver. Darby Allin won the match in a close call finish with a Code Red move. We had a brawl sprawl for Darby the Hardy Inc. and Vicky Guerrero's Vixens. It was hellish. It was an amazing brawl to end the show. Okay, so now I'm going to give you the hit down on Dynamite. Alex Marvez is with John Silver versus Dark Order. He has Silver if he's ready. Silver flexes, demonstrates the ability to dodge coffin drops while also manage to hurt 5 again. Hangman is there, has Silver, he's nervous too, which Silver replies with various degrees of manic sanity that he is in fact not Hangman. Says even if Silver loses, the Darker was still proud of him. Silver is at least pumped. We have catched up with Lance Archer. Archer says he used to look up to Sting. He says without Khan, there is no Lance Archer. Sting's back used to mean something. He says no matter what they were never Sting, he'll never forget the Murder Hawk Eater. It's also Showtime, he says. Tony's with Britt Baker. That match, then it's just Tony says he deserves a round of applause, so he's a help sent for this woman. Britt says not enough. It's a weak applause for the work she put in. She said the crowds that are disrespectful as Thunder Rosa. She says Rosa needs to thank Britt every single day because she had the audacity to stand her company in her division. And she says she put the woman on the map. She said, why everyone talking about her? She doesn't need adoration and praise. She said Mick Foley took 20 years to become a hardcore legend, and she did it in one night. With her blood flowing into her eyes, she never saw more clearly. She says that Kenny Khan's high every has been legend when she's one right now. She put AEW on the map. She says AEW comes second to DMD. Dashes with Christian, the Varsity Blondes, and Dante for Flight. What is he's up to? He says he's helping out the new guys. Frank comes out and says, what's the deal, bud? How do you even talk to me? Kazarian says Christian Flossie is too. When he does what does the work start for Christian? Christian says, are you going on crazy, cranky Frankie on me? Christian says starts next week. And with you, Frankie agrees and invites him to come to watch him on Elevation Monday. The Pinnacle lays in on a pill mat that the Magic clears the ring. Tony comes in for an interview. Tony says the Pinnacle has arrived, not just a name, not just a root. The Pinnacle's a family. He says he will die for all these men. Doc says that Tanati has done well for themselves and full of many, but not them. This is professional wrestling. If you know where you're standing at in pro wrestling, you come here and ask for the Pinnacle. MJF asks Jericho where he's been. MJF asks Anderson to come out. Tony erupts. But Wardlow puts up to that. MJF says next week he's going to give us all a gift. When you're with the Pinnacle, you're always on top, he says. We go to Team Taz. Taz says he has a message. He said there's a lot of conspiracy out there. There's no issues in Team Taz. He said Brian Cage apologized to the group for everything. Right, Cage? Cage give us the best who better of all time. Tony's with QT. QT says he's living the dream. He has a good wife. He said he does the work. No one does more work than him. Maybe Tony Khan does. He said he gets the spare stuff, the random pay-per-view match, the Bunkhouse Brawl. He said it has to do with being Cody's friend. The Cody shouts Cody's friend. He says he's not denying it. He's tired of it. Says next week he'll have an expedition. He says he won't keep taking meaningless bumps. Cody calling out in a cast. Cody says, QT, stop. I get the angst. I get where you're going. He says his heart is in it, but he'll accommodate him. You can have the experience match, and Arn will ref it. Cody says he won't hurt QT. He says he simply won't follow through on any of his moves. Cody says QT is a good assistant and friend. Cody's friend again. He says QT might be his friend. Cody agrees on a friend to a friend match. Alex is with the trio before the match. Penta and Phoenix said they're going to kick ass. Penta says the Young Bucks, we know each other for a long time, and you have something belonging to us. JR, because he's not Alex transisting and seems to me believe he cut a promo. Kenny knocks out Lardo Kid after Bucks match. Kenny takes the mic He says he has vivid flashbacks. It's 2019 Firefest. All the players are here. Says that 3 years ago, I had a choice. 12-year friendship family would have called it. You could have chosen to stay at home with the people who loved the people who loved him. He could have gone to WWE, but I chose AEW. He said he didn't choose AEW. He chose the Young Bucks. He wanted to make this the best promotion on the planet. And rather than sit with me, you chose Brandon Cutler. I chose you. You didn't choose me back. He says, I'll give you one more chance. Toss it out. He says, too sweet me, now or never. He says, Nate Don. Might be a slug man. You can't stand by me. Bucks bail on him. Then he tells Brandon to go to be the cameraman. That they are done as he runs his mouth. The Lucha Bros kick the fuck out of him. Don hides like a spineless coward that he is. Excalibur says good brothers come out a little late and Kenny's bleed from his mouth. Jade in the video package said Red Velvet has made the biggest stake of her life career. Jade says she will beat her ass. You want more? Jade says she's on the path of greatness, and I think so. Red Velvet is just an obstacle on her road to her greatness. She looks like money, sounds like money. Jay tells us that Red Velvet and her are both undefeated single match on Dynamite, but that's not true. She beat Red Velvet in, I'll say, seconds during her feud with Penny 4 back during Atlanta Times. She says, when you step in the ring, you're in the ring with that bitch. We go to a trailer for Road to the Top, a reality TV show on TNT focused on Cody and Brandi Rhodes. On TNT, Taylor specifically, to those who said to themselves, I think we like to see more Cody and Brandi Rhodes. I think this will go over really well with basically everyone. We are backstage with Eddie and Mox. Eddie's leg is broken. Eddie says this ain't New Japan. This ain't no selling t-shirts. They say they're going to pay for this. Mox said, how far are you willing to take this? Mox says, are you willing to take as much blood under your nails as us? And the Bucks, he said, I don't know about the Bucks. I don't know like the Bucks. But he says, I guess I own them one. Mox said, you don't have the pants for the melodrama. If you're going to be in the game, you best get your hands dirty. While after the match, Tay celebrating, Vicky grabbed the leg, now trying to beast bomb her. Shida comes out with a kendo sticks, lays her out again. The Bunny comes out, knocks them out. Shida and Tay. Hardy and Butcher and Blade comes out. Bunny keep weighing on. The match said the women's eliminated tournament was a sham, terrible because the Bunny wasn't in it. Match says people will look too long. It ends now. The segment then kind of just ends at there. Miro's with Kip. He says, good luck with this match. I am not helping with what you wanted. Chuck calls on the Donkey Kong bastard. Kip is DK Jr. Myra call OC Wayne walking Annex Arcade. Anarchy is next week. I am excited for the match. Scorpio's in a video package. Scorpio says this is a new side of me. It's a side you've never seen. Scorpio is sick of getting overlooked. Scorpio says that everyone needs to stop pretending he's not uniquely talented. Scorpio says that his days of being on the radar are over. He says Monday on Elevation, him versus Mike Sydal. He says he's more than one man. He's the face of the revolution. More like the face of the Black Revolution, you ask me. After the Darby versus Silver match, Hardy goes after Darby. Dark Order go after this group. The whole thing erupts into chaos after the end of the match. It was chaotic. Yeah, it was pretty much chaotic. So, and it was pretty much chaotic. So that was my Dynamite review. Let's go to the other news. There's only one, but it's a pretty good news. It is something to do with Andrade. So please listen to this. This is very important about Andrade. All right. Okay, here we are. From the WWE new notes, like last Sunday, it was revealed that NXT champion Andrade was released from WWE. Mark Middleton reported March 12th that Andre had asked the company to release him for his contract. He appeared to tease the means departure on social media hours for his official announcement. The 31-year-old prodigy originally arrived in WWE in 2015 with a lot of hype, wrestling under a mask with a name La Sombra. He became a major star in Mexico and Japan, was a founding member of the Los Negro Nobles. F4W Online confirmed reports that sources close to the situation confirmed that Andrade has no non-complete clause following the WWE release. The belief as he does not have a standard 90-day non-complete clause that he's able to start taking dates immediately. here's my opinions. Honestly, I just want to say good luck to Andre. I will support you wherever you work. Somewhere. This man is a dumbass, but he is someone talented in catering that long. That's all I gotta say. And so thank you for the podcast. I'll see you all next week or so. So thank you and bye bye.